the post show.
Oh yeah, I think you should. I think it's great. So give me 1 second here. I forgot to boom, 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 boom. All right. So it is time for our show. There we go. Now Gray can see the screen.
I can see everything.
Yes, yes. All right. So starting the timer now. And we're going to start with the thing that Nintendo announced this past week. So Nintendo Labos was announced. Nintendo Labos was announced this past week during their direct, or well, I wouldn't say really much of a direct. Really, it was more like here's a trailer for our new thing we're working on.
Yeah, I was like twice this year. Like their direct has been. Well, that didn't really work. Holding something. Their direct has been like just an announcement video that was posted on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. But this thing that they've announced, and I was trying to figure out for the first couple of seconds, like, what exactly are they going with this? Until I realized that they are creating this, these cardboard boxes that work with the Switch, in a sense of like building these houses, building these ideas and whatnot.
So the Nintendo House brought to you by something or other.
It's basically like an interactive like cardboard toy, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's IKEA cardboard is essentially what it is. It's you're gonna buy the package at the store, the box, if you will, and it's gonna come with 7 to 8, probably 9 different cardboard slots. You pop out the pieces, and then like the game itself, the software that you're gonna put into the Switch console, you're going to like, I want to play this game with a house. Okay, well, let's build the house first, and they'll go step by step on the game how to build the house, like they show it in the trailer. And then once the house is built, the game, then you can tell the software, like, I have the house ready to go. What do I do with it? And it goes like, okay, put this in the chimney, put the red one in the chimney, and then put the blue one up your butthole, and then press this button, and you can feel the house vibrate at the same time inside your butthole. I don't know. I'm just coming up with things, guys, here, because there's very little information on Labo. What we do know is what's in this trailer exactly, and the engineering behind what some of this stuff is doing is incredible.
Yeah, I think that this is, and I think I said this earlier, like, this is a perfect, if you're like a kid who is just wants to get into the career of engineering, like, this is great. This is a good, I wouldn't say starting point, but this is a way to kind of keep that like inspired mind to keep going. I like the idea. I think that Nintendo is definitely it's definitely being Nintendo. Like, I was thinking, like, and Greg said it like to me on Thursday. It's like, this is the most Nintendo being Nintendo I've seen in a long time, and I'm thinking, like, you're not wrong on that one, because like in the past, like, you've seen some weird stuff out of Nintendo that has failed, and this is the one that, because the Switch has been so successful, that they can do stuff like this, like, and it was like,
here's the crazy thing about Labo too in that regard, is that usually when Nintendo comes out with something weird or original or different, you can kind of go, oh, this will be a successful, or this will be a fail. And generally speaking, the consensus of, fail or not is usually right. Like, you're correct. Here, it's really, really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell if this is going to succeed or fail or not. I personally hope it succeeds.
I hope so too. Again, I think it's a great thing for young engineers. I think that
here's what I'm thinking, Anthony. Not to interrupt you again, because I'm just going to keep doing that. Here's what I'm thinking. For the future of Labo, they can go like, okay, so Toy Box 1 was a success, so we're going to make Toy Box 2. And it's going to have new software, but here's the cool thing. All you have to do is go to the store and buy a $30 box of cardboard while we update the game for free. And you just install an update on the game itself, and then boom, you don't have to spend another $70 on hardware or software.
I think the craziest thing, thinking about it, is they're gonna sell cardboard for a high price, and people are gonna buy it.
You're not buying cardboard.
Okay, but
You're buying cardboard
specialized.
for $20. You're buying cardboard for $20.
Oh, is it 20? Okay.
Well, here's the thing. The $70 box that you buy has cardboard and a software game in it.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Like if you watch this video, people are using the Switch with the cardboard.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Like and I think Brian Altano said it best, and I totally agree. Like, this thing will be a success if replacement cardboard or new versions are $30 to $20 for a whole pack.
The one thing that I'm thinking of, and I said this to you on Thursday, was I think that in the future, people are going to make like some crazy inventions and some crazy stuff with this. That even if it's not intended to be open-ended, I guarantee you somebody out there is going to get real creative with it and find ways to make it happen. The one thing I'm kind of curious about is the cardboard specifically tied to the console? Like, is there some sort of sticker or something that only works with the console itself, or is it possible that other cardboard you could technically get and somehow extract whatever is in within these cardboard into that? Like,
well, from what it looks like, from everything that I've seen, which is literally just this, everything is designed to work with the Joy-Cons. And you'll notice that when they detach the Joy-Cons from the Switch itself and then put the Joy-Cons into the thing, like you're seeing right here with the putting in the piano, you'll notice what side the red one goes in. So the red one has the infrared on the bottom, and they put that infrared inside the piano.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is that like when you build the piano, there are little like reflective tiles that pop up, and that's what tells the Joy-Con to tell the Switch these are the keys that they're hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking like what I'm thinking somebody's gonna go out there and gonna find what exactly it is that makes it work like that, like so that they can buy the pieces themselves and then put it to any cardboard they want and like not tied to what Nintendo wants them to be. Like, I think that's gonna happen. I think that you'll see some crazy stuff happen, and the people will find a way to, I won't say cheapen the deal, but like find a way to where they can create some crazy inventions that Nintendo never thought, on top of stripping down the components so they can figure out like what they need to make this on their own.
So Valaire's talking about that one of the press photos. It looks like for the RC car thing, it can show up on the Switch with what the RC car sees.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then is the little bottom part on the red Joy-Con, is that also a camera?
That would be insane.
Is this also a fucking camera?
Is Nintendo? Well, no. If it was a camera, you would have known by now, right? Like if it was
there's been no games to utilize it.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's an IR camera.
No way.
Son of a bitch.
It's an IR camera. Well, it is using IR, so.
This fucking console is a goddamn masterpiece.
So
dude.
Wow. So it can be used as a camera. Wow. Well, people. Oh,
that is incredible. Wow. So yeah, that's exactly what half of this stuff's gonna do. Is this camera is gonna pick up what's going on inside and then relay that to the Switch itself. Like, people will go, it's just cardboard. It's just cardboard.
No, it's not.
Kind of.
It's specialized,
but not
cardboard.
Really.
It's specialized cardboard. I cannot wait for the people just to get this and just make some crazy.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. People if that's the case, and that's all the IR camera's doing is seeing what the cardboard's doing on the inside, people are going to figure out how to reverse engineer it and then build something new.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's gonna be incredible to watch. But I won't be doing that. I'll be building what it requires me to build,
right?
And then I'll be setting that shit on a shelf and being like, I have Nintendo Labo, and I hope to God that cardboard stays good.
Lest we forget that on top of all of this, people are going to break these cardboard cutout, and on top of, I feel like people, especially kids, are
Son of a
going
bitch,
to
Valer.
break the wherever the controllers or the LED screen is, especially that motorcycle one. I feel like it's gonna fall apart with these kids handling it. So
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's what Brian Otano talks about. Like that's why it's so important that the replacement cardboard is cheap.
yeah, that's gotta be huge. Also, one last thing before we move on is that the price and date, like Nintendo, I see what you're doing. You're memeing hard, like it's coming out on 420, and the price is $69.99. So I see what you're doing, Nintendo. I see what you're doing. So, all right, moving on to the next topic at hand, and still on the topic of Nintendo. Nintendo